So we completed his quest, and we just have to go back to the monastery to complete that one for... I can't even remember the dude's name. Some weirdo. Let's just do a couple other things while we're here. Try and get a bit more experience. Just a couple other side quests that are a tad meaningless, but we'll just get some experience for it. Hey, bro.
Boy, that lunatic's hammering is wearing me down.
Who are you talking about?
Can't you hear that hammering? Who do you think hammers all day long in the Harbor District? I mean that lunatic felon. He takes the hammer to his hut every day.
I could take care of Felon.
You want to help me? What's in it for you?
You tell me.
Oh, that's how it is. All right, if you can get him to stop hammering, I'll pay you 25 gold pieces. But I'll tell you one thing right now. You can't talk to the guy. He's nuts. The only thing that will help is a few decent punches.
I'll see what I can do.
You can think about it. Remember, I'll pay you 25 gold coins.
Alright. We can try talking with the guy. It's not gonna work.
Why are you hammering?
For days now, I've been desperately trying to fix the leaks in my house. The rafters have been crumbling away ever since we had those rainfalls recently. Soon everything's gonna come down around my ears.
What's funny is he isn't even working on his own house. He's working on the butcher's house.
Hey! Could you stop hammering?
Nah, I have to finish this.
Stop that hammering or I'll break every bone in your body.
Forget it, or I'll knock some sense into your head with my hammer.
Someone's gonna do that.
You asked for it.
You'll regret this.
Oh, he doesn't charge. That makes him dangerous. Although he's not actually that tough. Hey, yay. Yeah, see? He's a wimp.
Everybody.
That doesn't surprise me.
Come on, dude, hurry up.
That's not what I heard.
That's
Nothing
just
there.
one thing I hated about the old Gothic games is how long it took people to stand back up after you beat them up.
Don't you try that again.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so you beat me. Some heroic deed that was.
Will you stop hammering now, or do I have to thrash you again?
No, don't hit me anymore. I'll stop. But if everything collapses around here, it'll be your fault.
And it's gonna get even worse.
Alright, we got him to shut the fuck up. And Mr. Dude over here will be happy.
The only...
Yeah.
And how
Oh my god, let me just click the thing I
Felon
want.
will hammer no longer.
Hear that? No more hammering. At last, I thought the fellow would never quit. You've done me a huge favor. You know what? I'll give you 30 gold pieces.
Woohoo! Give us 5 more gold. Alright, over here is another way to make a quick buck and a bit of XP, if you will. Alternatively, we could just go and kill things, but that's not as much fun. Might as well just do some things while we're at it.
What are you doing here?
This is my home. But if you mean, what do I do all day? I arrange fights.
You arrange fights?
Every day, from noon until evening. And right here, behind the warehouse in the Harbor District. Home sweet home.
You live behind the warehouse?
It's only temporary. When you have as much gold as I do, you can afford a little luxury. I was a drill instructor in the army, but I left that bunch to seek my fortune in adventure. Now I've wound up in this shithole. My last 100 gold pieces went to the guards at the city gate. So, I'm seeing to it that I come into money again. I even had to sell my sword.
To whom did you sell the sword?
I swapped it with a trader in the marketplace for some stuff. The guy's called Jorah. The torches and the bit of meat that he gave me are long used up.
Why
He
the
isn't
hell would
likely
you
to give me the
sell
sword
your
for
sword for
nothing.
torches
It's an
in the
old
city?
sword. He won't want much for it. Just think of the money as an extra stake for the fight.
I would have just bought more food with it. Anyway, let's
What are the
fight
rules
him.
for the fight?
Quite simple. All regular weapons are allowed, no bows or crossbows, and no magic. We fight until one of us drops. And as soon as one of us is flat on his back, it's over. Got it? Whoever leaves the ring is out. So if you quit, I win. The stake is 50 gold coins. If you win, you get 100 back. If not, well, then your money is down the drain. Got it?
Down the drain.
I
Now,
wanna
he's the
fight
only guy who
against
can actually
you.
fight
Do
against.
you have 50 gold pieces?
He's not that hard at first.
Here you are.
He
We
gets
have
tougher
a
later.
new challenger. The bets are placed. Are you ready?
Come here.
Then let's see what you can do.
Let's see what I can do.
By the martial law is immediately also the honorable Lord Andre is
Come at me, bro. Yeah, it did.
Crime is to report immediately to Lord Andre.
Now we can wait around and he'll hand us over the money and say some stuff, but I don't feel like waiting.
Really?
We can go get his sword back too, which I will do in a minute. First, let's check out this warehouse, though. I'll have a couple mushrooms. This could get tough. The guy in here is not to push over. But there might be ways to beat him.
Hey, you got no business here, understand?
Who are you?
That's none of your business. I'm the boss here, okay?
The boss of what? Of those chests?
Hey, the storeroom was under my supervision, got it? So piss off, or else I'll bash in your skull.
Let's try another means of attack. We don't need this. Oh man, need more mana to use that. Alright, fuck it. Fireball time.
Just you wait, you son.
Let's fight him out here. This is gonna be tough. Woo!
Attaboy!
He's got a pretty big sword, and he's takes some hits.
Attaboy!
Woo! I'm holding my own though.
What you waiting for? What you waiting for?
Come on, bro. Oh!
Never pick a fight with me again.
That was horrible. Woo! Well, that didn't quite work. You know what we do have though? I think that'll do the trick.
Hey, who?
Yeah. It's gonna be. You have to be quick though. We got plenty of time. Yeah! That's how you deal with bitches. Now I got some healing potions. The amount of loot in here is surprisingly weak, considering how tough that guy is to fight at this stage of the game. Now we have a package of swampweed. If you guys remember, Cypher was looking for that. So, if you join the militia, they would give you a mission to recover that.
You had better hand over Jorah's gold now.
Here's the dough, man! But now let me go! I'll never do it again!
That's not what I heard.
Wait a minute.
That's an open secret.
Ooh. I forgot something. Let me see something real quick before I decide whether or not to put him in jail. Hopefully I won't die from this jump. Oh shit. Okay. The trick that I showed you guys in Gothic 1, where if you sidestep while you're falling, that doesn't work in this game. I've heard there might be another trick though. Let's give that a try.
Can't keep anything to yourself.
That didn't seem to work. I thought I read somewhere that if you try parrying while you fall, they can stop the falling animation and you'll land on your feet.
I need information. Where can I find work?
You're not likely to find work down here,
None of
but
this is important.
Is there any special work to be had around here where I could make some quick money?
something special. Go talk to Nug.
Let's see if this works. It might not work because I joined the monastery.
Cardiff says you may have a job for me.
There are no jobs from monastery, and don't think I don't recognize you just because you're wearing different. You're about to stick your nose into. Get lost.
Who are you?
You don't really think I.
Well, that's that. I can't do that job. That would be one of the ways you can join the Thieves Guild. Since I can't do that, which is really unfortunate. I wish I had shown you guys the proper way to do it. There are 3 members of the Thieves Guild out here that you can run into. He is one of them. Rengaru, who ran all the way here, he's the second one. And you have to either help all 3 of them, and then you'll have the opportunity to join the Thieves Guild, or you have to get one of them in trouble. Then they'll send an assassin after you, and once you kill the assassin, then you know, you can sneak down there and they'll be like, hey, you made your way down here. Do you want to join us? You know, that kind of thing. Since we have no other option, I'm just going to have to turn him in.
You into the militia.
What else do you want?
I'll see to it that you are...
Oh, hey, be careful.
Yeah, sorry if it offends you that I'm skipping conversations. I'm just kind of impatient right now. So we lock him up. Actually, we get some reward money as well. But then after that, we get an assassin sent after us. We'll have to deal with him later. He's easy to avoid. You know, it's not like he actually hunts you down. He just kind of waits for you to show up. He's a very ineffective hitman.
I've come to collect... Rengaru stole from the merchant Jorah. He tried to skedaddle, but I caught him.
Good. My men have already picked him up. He won't be stealing from anyone else in the near future. Here is your money.
I have collected a bounty. Alright. Now we just head back to Jorah. And then we'll return his money. He won't pay us a single dime, but he will give us a sword and instead.
It's gonna get even worse.
So it works out fine. He would charge us like 50 gold otherwise.
About the thief.
Yes.
That's not what
Yeah, I caught him all right. He's gonna cool his heels in jail for a while.
What about my gold?
He had better.
Here's the 50 gold pieces he stole from you.
Innos be praised. There is still justice in the city.
I want part of the gold as a reward.
If it's gold you want, then hunt down the thieves and collect the bounty from Lord Andre. Now, I must get back to my customers.
You bastard.
Well, that's typical, isn't it?
Alric says you got his sword.
These are bad.
Do you mean that ragged fellow who traded his weapon to me for a few torches and chunks of meat?
That's him.
I still have the sword.
How much do you want for it?
Even worse.
Well, for you...
Ah, so what? Here, take it. After all, you did help me get my gold back.
There we go. Got Alec's sword.
Can't keep anything to himself. He had better shut up.
It's not even a very good sword, to be honest. I don't know why he likes it so much.
Take care of everything for everybody.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Yeah, so
That's what I've always said.
if you do that,
Honestly,
catch the thief for him, he'll give you the sword for free. Otherwise, he charges you like 50 gold. So this is worth it in the end. Even if it doesn't seem like he's gonna pay out at first. It just saves you a bit of money. Otherwise, you could just keep his gold, but, you know, then you don't get the experience.
Oh, man. You packed quite a punch. I see you already took your gold. You could have waited until I gave it to you. I keep my word. And one more thing. No one talks about what goes on behind the warehouse. The militia puts everyone who does the slightest thing here behind bars. And those boys don't like to see betting on fights.
Rule number 1 of Fight Club. And rule number 2.
I've got your sword.
Ah, that's much better than fighting with an old stick.
If you ever want to fight him again, you actually do have to give him back that sword, because he'll refuse to fight as long as he doesn't have it. But you don't get experience, obviously, if you continue to beat him up. But you can continue to make money. Unfortunately, you can never bet more than 50 gold pieces, so eventually it just isn't worth it anymore. But yeah, is there something over here? No, it's a barrel. Barrels. So, we still have not leveled up. But we can, just by making it back to the monastery. I've got no quick way to get back there, unfortunately.
That's not what my husband thinks. Don't tell this to anyone.
So, I still really want to do Amnesia Machine for Pigs when it comes out, but I am absolutely, completely dead broke. And even if and when I start making money again, I just can't really spare too much of it for video games. That's why I've mostly been playing games I already have. So if I can't do that, then that'll be a little disappointing. But whatever, I'll do it when I can. It's just gonna be unfortunate because I'm gonna see all these funny people on YouTube doing the same thing. I will not be able to join them. But yeah. It's my hope that I'll start working again so I can start earning money and not have to worry about it while I'm at school. And of course, a consequence of that would be I won't have as much time to do this. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. What else can I say? I know I just have trouble like keeping up conversation. I want to see if I can pray again. Last time I tried it, it didn't work. And 100 gold is a lot of money to just suddenly lose. Well, let's try it. See if it's been long enough. Sweet. Mana +1. That's not too helpful. Excuse me. Yeah, once I go back to whatever that guy's name is, I can't remember his name. Return the spells. Give him the spell scrolls we got from Igaraz. Hopefully that'll be the experience we need to level up. I only need 75 more. All should be well. I have a lot of aspirations for my channel that just won't be realized unless it starts getting more... Like, I just want more regular followers before I start doing a lot of different things. Because, I mean, I have fun doing this just as a hobby, but without that many subscribers, I just kind of feel like I'm talking to a wall. Those of you who, you know, watch my videos almost as soon as I go up, of course I think you guys are awesome. I consider you to almost be friends. But just, you know, there aren't too many of you.
I agree with you completely.
And I just kind of want to share a lot. You. Karis, that's your name.
Hey, you!
Yes!
Spell scrolls you wanted.
Well done, my young friend.
Well done.
But now, it is time that you devote yourself to your studies. And take this spell scroll as a reward.
3 items. Oh, he gave me a spell scroll. What is it? Is it that one? Who knows? Excuse me.
Hey! Teach me to create the fire arrow rune.
In order to create a fire arrow rune, you'll need to join the sulfur with the rune stone at the rune table. The power of the fire arrow spell scroll will flow into the rune, and you will possess a tool of Enos. So, once you have all the raw materials, walk over to the rune table and create your rune.
Cool. It's weird that you can do that before you're even in the first circle of magic. But, I don't know, who am I to argue? And that's that. I now can cast a fire arrow.
Do you really think?
And that's what we need to complete the last
Someone will have to pay for it.
trial of the test of fire. Hello, Ulthar.
I have created the rune.
Well done, novice. You shall keep this, your first rune. Once you have reached the first circle of fire, you will be able to use it. You will fulfill this test to my satisfaction.
Alright, that's that. We have completed all the trials. And all we have to do is talk to Pyrocar and we become a mage. But I am not ready to do that yet. Because I still want to use my learning points to get my weapon skills up. And I also want to wait before my counter for praying at the shrines resets. Since all of this is going to be very tedious, I'm probably going to do it off screen. Which means for now, I bid you guys farewell, and thanks for watching.